Any friend that is a distraction and is not motivating you, cut off. Yes, I said it, and that's on period. Hey besties, welcome to Perfect Time Out. Thank you. So that's it. Let's get into today's video. It is the second episode of Perfect Time Out. Today we are going to be talking about procrastination. A lot of us, even the best of us, procrastinate a lot. We want to do things and we're just like, later, laid back about everything. We need to learn how to overcome procrastination, or should I say how I overcome procrastination. So today's topic is really very important. I know I say it's very important all the time, yes, because I only talk about important stuff. It's very important because it is a factor that we need to overcome in order to remain very productive in our lives and actually live the best lives. So procrastination is a factor that makes a lot of things happen really slowly, because when you procrastinate, you are not able to achieve your goals at the set time. You want to leave things and do them at a later time, which is not good at all. But the good news is this problem can be solved. So in this video today, I will be discussing a few tips and strategies on how to overcome procrastination. So what is procrastination? It's the act of delaying an important task to a later time, or as we say it sometimes, I'll do it later. Like, procrastination is the act of delaying an important task. Emphasis on important in quotes. That means that thing you're leaving for later, you're supposed to do it now. You're supposed to achieve it now. You're supposed to accomplish it now. But the spirit and the factor, which is called procrastination, makes you want to leave it till a later time. That is what procrastination is. Procrastination can manifest in many ways, from starting a new project to completing an important task, from starting to read that book or finishing that book, or anything you just want to do that you decide to leave it till a later, that you decide to leave it to a later time is you procrastinating. And procrastination can be caused by many factors: fear of failure, laziness, and lack of motivation. Those are the three main factors that causes procrastination. You're scared that you will fail. If I start this thing now, I may not do it well now. Let me leave it and do it later. Or, oh, I don't feel like doing it now. I'll do it later. You're not motivated to do it, or you're scared that you will fail. Those are part of the factors that actually cause procrastination. Also, procrastination has a lot of negative effects on our lives. Yes. Procrastination can increase your stress level. That could also result in not meeting your deadlines. That could also result in you being frustrated. Because when you don't do what you're supposed to do at the time you're supposed to do it, you become frustrated because at the last minute you have to rush, and that will undermine your success in that particular endeavor or what you're trying to achieve. So those are negativity. Like, it's just all round negativity. Procrastination can also lead to self-doubt and negative self-talk. And chronic procrastination becomes a very difficult habit to shake off. Some people have the habit of chronic procrastination. Even the littlest of things that they should just get up and do, they want to do it later. Later. Why later? If it's something you can do now, do it now, besties. Do it now and save yourself any kind of stress or pressure that you have to go through to do it later, or you have to rush to meet up with a particular deadline. Just do it now. So we need to know that it is essential to understand the negative effects of procrastination so that you will be able to push yourself to overcome it. Now we're going to talk about overcoming procrastination. We just spoke about the negative effect. Now we're going to talk about overcoming procrastination. I will be giving 6 tips on how to overcome procrastination. Let's go. The first tip is set clear goals and deadlines. I know if you watched my last video, that tip is also there on how to stay motivated. When you set clear goals and you set deadlines, please emphasis on realistic clear goals, and you set deadlines, you are able to know what you need to do, what time to do it, and not procrastinate. When you know that I need to write 4 chapters of my new book in 2 weeks because I have a deadline of 3 weeks. So in 2 weeks, I need to finish writing these 4 chapters and use 1 week to proofread and change the few things I need to change. With that, you know you have a deadline to meet and you need to meet that deadline. So working with that deadline and your realistic goal, which is meeting your deadline, would help you to overcome procrastination. Would help you to not sit down and say you want to do it later. You would get up and do it now because you know you have a deadline to meet and a realistic goal that you must also achieve. So always set goals and realistic deadlines. Realistic goals and deadlines, it helps a lot in overcoming procrastination. The second tip is breaking down tasks into smaller parts. Some really big tasks can be very overwhelming. So the best way to attack them, to go about it, is to break them down into smaller parts. This way, you can manage what you do at a time, and then you're able to focus on each one after the other. That way, it's very easy for you to overcome procrastination because you know you have to do A, then B, then C, and D. Then when you add that to your deadline and your goals, your achievable goals, you put it together, you work it up together, it is very, very, very easy for you to overcome procrastination. Tip number 3 is prioritizing your tasks. Now, a few of us had this topic we did on the subject economics in school, where we were taught scale of preference. Now, scale of preference comes in the order of your needs, then your wants, according to their importance. Yeah? Good. So now, when you prioritize your tasks and put the really important ones first, you gradually are able to work your way down from the bigger and important tasks to the less important ones. So prioritize your tasks. Don't start doing the right thing at the wrong time and the wrong things at the right time. Doing that can frustrate you and lead you to sitting down and deciding not to do anything again, and then procrastination sets in. Tip number 4 is motivate yourself. I cannot overemphasize it. This is a motivational and self-improvement channel. So every time we'll talk about motivating yourself. Motivating yourself can help a great deal in overcoming procrastination because you have to learn and look for tips or strategies that will help you in motivating yourself. It could be a personal mantra, it could be motivational quotes, it could be anything. Just wake up every day, talk to yourself in the mirror, motivate yourself, give yourself that extra push. And then motivating yourself could be through listening to motivational speeches, it could be through listening to motivational music, it could be through talking to friends or anything. Whatever keeps you in that sphere of motivation every time. Constantly make sure that you motivate yourself. Because when you are motivated, you do not procrastinate. Because your motivation pushes you to want to start and plan on how to achieve your goal. So procrastination becomes very far away from you. A motivated person does not procrastinate. Because you want to hit it, you want to start, you want to do it now. You want to start, you want to do it. So you do not procrastinate. So always learn to motivate yourself. Besties, thank you. Tip number 5, I am very sure some people wouldn't like to hear it, but as your bestie, I will tell you. Tip number 5 is eliminate distractions. Yes, Distractions like TV, phones, friends, food, anything that derails you from the track is distraction. Now you want to read a book and then you're playing music. I know some people say they cannot read without music, but do not stress your brain. Do one thing at a time. Okay? Do not distract yourself, because at the end of the day, that time is wasted and you've achieved nothing. You've achieved nada. You've done nothing. You're just sitting there and you're deceiving yourself. And then time has gone. You need to now start trying to meet up with the time you already missed. So always, always put distractions aside. Your phone is always in your face and you want to work. Drop your phone. If you have a laptop, pick up your laptop and work. Drop your phone. If you want to read a book, drop your phone and read that book. If you want to write a business proposal, drop your phone and write that business proposal. Start whatever it is you want to start now. Drop distractions, not just your phones, your friends. If you have friends that are distracting you from whatever you want to achieve, what you want to do, I know it's good to have friends, but whatever friend that is not motivating you, and instead of motivating you, they are distracting you, please cut them off. You don't need them. You don't need distractions in your life. Okay? Okay? Thank you, besties. Tip number 6, and the final tip, is surrounding yourself with accountability partners. So, what and who are accountability partners? I know I just said any friend that is a distraction and is not motivating you, cut off. Yes, I said it, and that's on period. Please always surround yourself with people that can be accountable for you and with you. Nobody can motivate you more than you can motivate yourself. But having people around you that can support you, motivate you, guide you, and also be like a means of inspiration to you helps you a lot. Helps you a lot. Surround yourself with people that inspire you, that make you want to do more, that make you want to achieve. Friends that make you want to leave your comfort zone and go after that particular goal that you've always had in mind. It's not okay to be around people that constantly distract you, or they're not ready to motivate you, or all they do is use their words to talk you down or make you feel small or make you feel less of yourself. Please distance yourself from people like that. All you need is people that will motivate you, support you, love you, be accountable for you and with you in your journey to staying motivated and getting rid of the habit of procrastination. Very important. I'm sorry, I think something flew into my eye, so it's a little bit teary here and there. Yeah, so, it's fine. So, in conclusion, overcoming procrastination is very, very, very essential. It's very essential in achieving your goals and living your best life. So, from motivating yourself to writing down your goals, to setting deadlines, to prioritizing your tasks and having accountable friends around you, everything is important. They all work hand in hand. You have to use these steps all together. You can't use one and leave the other. You have to use everything and gradually overcome that chronic habit of procrastination that you have. I've used it. It's worked for me because I started my YouTube channel. So I've been on it for like 4 years, almost 5 years. Been wanting to start my YouTube channel. I know. Chronic procrastination was something that I had. But right now, I'm not doing that anymore because I want to achieve. And I know what I want and I'm willing to go for it. I'm willing to learn at it. Make your mistakes, fall down, whatever it is, but do not stay there. Get up and keep going. I'm still teary. So that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate you sticking with me, and I hope the tips and strategies that I just shared in how to overcome procrastination would help you. You need to use all these tips together, and in no time the chronic habit of procrastination would be over. Thank you very much. Kindly like, share, subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your post notification so you get notified when I post my next video. Today is Friday, so the next video will be posted on Tuesday. Thank you very much. I love y'all. Mwah.